On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State. There's a look at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Second baseman,
Devin Travis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Colabello is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hernandez gloves it on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting second.
Into the windup and the pitch. Neil Walker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Standing in, Ryan Braun. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Chris Colabello. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
And he'll step on the back. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now
Curtis
the pitch.
Granderson.
Curtis Granderson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Russell Martin now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Martin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Granderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Into the box, Jay Happ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
What a 2-out rally. You get a 2-out RBI right there. Now the pitcher comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Talk about an opportunity to help yourself out right here. He's got one right now.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Devin Travis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Braun is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Digging in, Alex Cobb. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Pitcher, Alex.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Alex Cobb becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Travis fields it cleanly on to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Walker.
Hit hard to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Digging in to try it again. Troy Tulowitzki. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Braun has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pearce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball in for a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, number 8.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt. And he's safe. So now 2 men in scoring position. From the belt, the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, and the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's 6-1, and he's in there with a two-run triple. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Joe Biagini. It's going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, Christian Yelich will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Now at the plate, Alex Cobb. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 13, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Center fielder,
stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Walker ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And VR will look this one. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Little chopper back his way. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Neil Walker.
Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Ryan Braun now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Travis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in and looking looking for more. Chris Colabello, number 7, will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll dive back in. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
The pitcher, number 31, Joe Biagini.
Michael Saunders will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This one's flared out toward left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Blue
And
Jays,
that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Justin Smoak. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Kane is under it, and that retires the side. Brian Dunsing gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Jonathan Villar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped up, falling for it. Tulowitzki, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Once again a 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. For Granderson, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And he misses again, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman
Yangervis Solarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Alex Cobb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Center fielder number
in now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pierce has a beat on it. 2 down. Here's Neil Walker. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Neil Walker.
And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Drilled down the line. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Travis ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin.
Leading off for Toronto, the catch. Number 55, Russell Martin.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Cain is under it. 1 out. Now batting, Brian Dunsing. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And oh, this is off the second base bag. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Devin Travis.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It was a flyout.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. 2 runs, 9 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
First baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Carlos Ramirez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Carlos Ramirez now playing first base.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Striding in once again. Steve Pierce. He'll have the first crack at it. Jacob Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. High pop-up. Perez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Gloved by Walker. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Travis Shaw will come on to pinch it. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Tulowitzki for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Lorenzo Cain.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. Number 71 enters from the
Now
bullpen.
pitching for the Brewers.
Yonhervis Solarte
71.
will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yonhervis Solarte.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. On the ground up the middle, Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 55.
Settling in now, Russell Martin. J.J. Hoover answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milbo, and he said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the... Drop third strike. Randall Grichuk.
Pinch hitting for Toronto. Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
This one's down to third. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 7 runs on 15 hits.